following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass. Down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel. Dumps it down low. Madigan. And the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet. Long clutch three. Got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner. Now takes it. Now flips it. Shea, three. Book it. Zimmerman. He'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out. And Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Rightway Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home.
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza.
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Buildings.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And good evening and welcome to Kimberly High School. Welcome to Radio Plus Video Sports on RadioPlusInfo.com. Tonight, the Fond du Lac Cardinals are on the road. They take on the Kimberly Papermakers. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. RadioPlusInfo.com. We have a whole cast and crew with us here tonight. Got Donovan Cox running camera. Josh Gaius, our video stream producer for tonight's game. My name is Nick Rush, getting set for a Fox Valley Association Tuesday tilt. Kimberly Papermakers a half game better than Fond du Lac in the FVA. Kimberly at 9-6, Fondy at 8-6. Papermakers at 13-7 overall, and Fondy dead even 500 overall at 10-10. Fond du Lac Cardinals try to snap a 3-game losing streak. Fond du Lac a rough week last week, losing on Monday in Kaukauna last week, losing Tuesday at Brookfield East, and then dropping by 10 to Appleton North on Friday night of last week. Try to get back on the winning track. Not going to be easy against a very, very physical and tough Kimberly team who got a victory over Fond du Lac last time these two teams met back in December at Cutie Fieldhouse. Plenty more of the pregame show. It's on the way next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, Radio Plus Video Sports. Fondi Family Dental, they sponsor our Coaches Smile segment. We'll have an opportunity a little bit later on in the pregame show to sit down with Fondi head coach Nick Ford. Talks about getting things back on track for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, again after losing 3 consecutive games last week. But in those losses, they discovered some things. They discovered more ball movement. They played hard, and they had a nice number of assists, Fond du Lac did, in that last game on Friday night. A record number of assists for the season at 18 in a game. So it didn't attribute to a win, but a lot of ball sharing, a lot of moving without the ball, a lot of opportunities for Fond du Lac to find some shots, but they just didn't go in. And that's the nature of basketball. You can, cut to the lane, you can cut to the hoop, you can create some ball spacing and get open. It's just the ball's got to drop eventually in the bottom of the hoop, and it hasn't for Fond du Lac over these last 3 games in their 3-game slide, averaging in that slide about 51 to 52 points a game. That's off their average of the season, where Fond du Lac averages about 59 a game. This Kimberly team, they're a tough customer at 71 a game. They give up on average about 59 a game. Kimberly, on the other hand, they have lost 2 out of the last 3. They lost to Oshkosh North on Friday on the road. They won at Manitowoc Lincoln on Saturday of last week, and they lost to Appleton North 71-59 on the road. This is Kimberly's first home game since the end of January, so a little 3-game road trip for the Papermakers, coming home to Fond du Lac, coming home to take on Fond du Lac, that is. Then they travel to Kaukauna on Friday, and they end the regular season with a couple of home games again here at Kimberly. Prior to their losing 2 out of 3, the Papermakers rattled off 4 consecutive wins against Hortonville and Appleton West, Brookfield Central in a tight one, won by 3, and then blasted Oshkosh West here at Kimberly by 38 again in that win. All right, plenty more of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It continues from Kimberly next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support, along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions, will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinoBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. The JV game just wrapped up, and Kimberly dispatched Fond du Lac 59-26 on that JV Integrity Saw and Tool, or I should say Quest Interior scoreboard. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on Radio Plus Video Sports. We will check in moments with your Athlete of the Week, presented by Lens Truck Center. Each and every week they sponsor a very deserving athlete with a great honor of being our Athlete of the Week. And our Athlete of the Week this week comes from Lemira. We'll bring you some highlights of Jake Bresky coming up here, part of our pregame show. And if you take a look at these two teams, Kimberly at 9-6 in the FVA. Fond du Lac just a half game back at 8-6 and 10-10 overall. Meanwhile, Kimberly 13-7 overall. You go back to the last time that these two teams met in Fond du Lac, it was a win for Kimberly at 75-59 in that ball game. Riker Johnson paced Fond du Lac with 13-10 for Marvin Haslett III. In that ball game for the Papermakers, Thomas Myers, a lot of the offense goes through him for the Papermakers, 23 in the win. Mikey Wilds chipped in 15, again for the Papermakers and John Murphy's squad. And let's see, 9 for Landon Van Offeren. And Bryson Veith chipped in 8. He had some nice free throws down the stretch again for Kimberly. John Murphy in his third season with Kimberly, 49-24. Nick Ford for the Fond du Lac Cardinals in his fifth season. He's got a varsity record of 57-63. Again, these are the final couple of weeks of the regular season, this week and next week. Then after that, it's the regionals. It's playoff time. And speaking of playoff time, hockey playoffs begin tonight. We have a team, Jeff Sauer and company, got a team over there at the Blue Line in Fond du Lac doing the Shawano Co-op versus Fond du Lac hockey game. We'll check in with some of those scores and then some of those hockey scores as we continue along in the broadcast again here tonight. Of course, girls regionals, they are next week, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday is the regional championship game. All right, a timeout, and when we come back, Nick Ford for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, an exclusive interview with the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment coming up next.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. Time for the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Fondy Family Dental, with your family in a relaxed and honest setting. See the friendly doctors today again with Fondy Family Dental. Nick Ford with us here, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Good to see you again, sir. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It's great to see you as well.
Fox Valley Association Conference tilt. You go back to a matchup earlier this season at Acuity Fieldhouse. You go back to that tape, Coach. John Murphy's squad, pretty good. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, really good. They're really solid, strong. They beat us up pretty good. So gave up 40 points in the paint. We're going to have to do a much better job of that tonight.
You take a look at some of their key guys. Thomas Myers, a lot of the offense goes through him. Talk about what he means offensively.
Yeah, he's their most aggressive guy by far. They got a bunch of weapons, but he's kind of, they're really good athletes, really smart basketball players. And then he's kind of the skilled guy that creates offense for them and does different things. So him and the Wilds kids are really good basketball players.
Are we going to see a matchup that one guy's going to stick with him pretty much throughout the game, or how's it going to look there?
Yeah, Eli Bratz will start on him, and then they'll be different guys. We feel like we have a bunch of good defenders, so Zimmy will guard him, Tyler Dickman off the bench, Connor Johnson. There'll be a bunch of guys that get matched up on him.
Talking with Nick Ford, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And, Coach, you kind of flushed last week through, and you start a new week, a new fresh look. And what's the message to the team this week when you want to be playing your best basketball going into this week and into next week in tournament time of the regionals?
Yeah, that's, it's better to lose during the regular season at this point. Obviously last week it stunk, but sometimes you got to measure the week on more than just wins and losses, and the way that we responded every single day in practice was what you really want to see as a coach, and I think that's going to relate to some wins if we can continue to keep that fighter's mentality.
I thought the ball movement was pretty good against Appleton North last Friday night.
18 assists, most in the game this year, so we got to get some stops, and I think we haven't shot it well. Like in the past, the great equalizer's been us from the three, and we got some guys that are not making shots but are really good shooters, so I think if we continue to do the right things and we start to make some shots, things will go better for us on the scoreboard.
Coach, any injuries for the Cardinals?
No injuries.
All right. Very good. Best of luck. Go get them.
Thanks, sir.
Right. Nick Ford, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Plenty more of the pregame show from Integrity Saw and Tool continues. That's our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment tonight.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports as we take a look at Fond du Lac on the road again here tonight. They're in Kimberly. Time to check in with your International Paper keys to today's game. Log on to jobs.internationalpaper.com. Again, that's jobs.internationalpaper.com. One of the biggest keys to tonight is going to be the paint play. It's going to be Fond du Lac defending inside the paint and Fond du Lac rebounding as well. Thomas Myers, we talked about his keys tonight. He is 12th in the FBA in scoring, but he's 6th in the FBA in rebounding. You know who's ahead of him? Eli Bratz. We'll see those two guys matched up against each other tonight. Who's going to win not only the points tonight, but also the rebounding battle inside. That's a big key in tonight's game. Fond du Lac hasn't won in this building since, I wrote it down, 2012. The last time Fond du Lac beat Kimberly was down in Fond du Lac, I should say, back in 2012. 2016, that is. But Fond du Lac just 2-14 here against the Papermakers in their last 16 matchups. They want to flip those fortunes here tonight. Those are your keys to tonight's game. Again, Fond du Lac shooting hot would be pretty good. Again, starting fast on the road is always a big key in not getting down early in this contest. Again, your International Paper keys to today's game. Log on jobs.internationalpaper.com. Coming up within moments, it is our Athlete of the Week. Thanks to Lenz Truck Center, we honor Jake Bresky, who's our Athlete of the Week. Again, from Lenz Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports. Let's take a look. Lenz Truck Center each and every week salutes an area athlete. Our Athlete of the Week this week is Lemira's Jake Bresky. In a 29-point performance in double overtime over St. Mary Springs Academy, he propelled the Lions to a flyweight conference win. Over the last 3 games, Bresky's averaged 20 points a game. The 6'9" star from Lemira is our Athlete of the Week, Jake Bresky of the Lions.
We got the trucks!
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Welcome back into the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile segment. Again, Fondy Family Dental, seeing all ages of patients in a great and honest setting. We heard from Nick Ford, which ties into our next segment as we talk about the key shooting for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Again, on the road, difficult place to play. Fond du Lac hasn't shot all that well when they played here. They want that streak to be snapped tonight. Fond du Lac, again, needs to start hot tonight. They need to get a rhythm going offensively. They had 18 assists in their last game, the Cardinals did, in a loss to Appleton North this past Friday night. Seeing the court, seeing the ball, movement of the ball going to be a big key into tonight's game as well. Now, defensively, these two teams pretty evenly matched. Fond du Lac gives up about 59 a game. Kimberly gives up about 57 a game. The difference is Kimberly scores a lot within the paint. They score a lot within the center. They can work a lot of guys through the middle, and that's why they average about 71 points a game. Fond du Lac defensively is going to have their work cut out for them here tonight. All right, coming up within moments, we'll get to your starting lineups presented by Sargento Cheese next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
In a couple of moments, we're going to send things courtside for the welcome to tonight's game and the starting lineups.
Good evening and welcome to the Kimberly High School Fieldhouse on Jack Whippet Court for a Fox Valley Association Boys Varsity Basketball Contest featuring the visiting Fond du Lac Cardinals and our own Kimberly Papermakers. At this time, would everyone please rise if you are willing and able? Gentlemen, remove your hats. Retired and active military personnel, please salute as the Kimberly High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Daniel Goethals, honors the United States of America and those working to protect our freedom and our country with our national anthem. We encourage you to join in singing. Thank you. Kimberly High School, Fond du Lac High School, and the WIA expects that all spectators will promote the ideals of good sportsmanship by applauding good play and showing respect for all players, coaches, and officials. We remind you sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. The athletic trainers for tonight's contest, as provided by Prevea Sports Medicine, are Frank Ariola and Caleb Van Handel, our licensed athletic trainers. And now, the participants in tonight's contest. Introducing the WIA certified officials assigned to tonight's contest, Mr. James Brockman, Mr. Samuel Kozlowski, and Mr. Steve Metashewski. We thank these individuals for working tonight's contest, as well as their efforts all season long and their continued dedication to high school athletics. Thank you, officials. Entering this contest with a record of 10 wins and 10 losses, the head coach, Mr. Al Foster, assisted by, the head coach, Mr. Nick Ford, assisted by Al Foster and Zach Grohl. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the starting lineups for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Starting at guard, a 5'11 junior, number 4, Eli Zimmerman. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 10, Marvin Hazlitt III. At forward, a 6'2 junior, number 14, Eli Bratz. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 20, Rafi Barfnick. And at forward, a 6'4 senior, number 21, Riker Johnson, and the rest of the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Again, our starting lineups here tonight presented by Sargento Cheese and SargentoCheese.com for any and all of your hiring needs. Log on to careers.sargento.com again for Sargento Cheese. Now let's bring you Kimberly and the public address announcer down.
We enter this contest with a record of 13 wins and 7 losses. The assistant coaches are Jacob Nelson, Troy Cornell, Jack Murphy, and Jerry Woodkey. Our head coach is Mr. John Murphy. Kimberly fans, get on your feet. Here is the starting lineup for your makers. Starting at guard at 6'1 senior, number 0, Bryson V. At guard, 6'2 junior, number 2, Mikey Wiles. At guard at 6'1 senior, number 11, Thomas Myers. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 12, Nathan Wiles. And at forward, a 6'4 junior, number 23, Landon Van Offren, and the rest of the Kimberly Papermakers.
All right, there you have it. Again, your starting lineups here tonight presented by our friends, of course, at Sargento Cheese. New career, it's careers.sargento.com. Does a great job down there, a public address announcer, and they're always accommodating to get mic'd up here at road teams, so we appreciate their accommodating abilities to do so. And the Kimberly Papermakers will start with the basketball. Kimberly in their home whites. They're moving to the right side of our video platform. Fond du Lac in their road solids, moving to the left-hand side here at Kimberly. Veith will have it. He'll cut down the right side of the lane. That one's no good. Rebound taken from him for Eli Bratz. Again, Bratz is the 5th leading rebounder in the Fox Valley Association. Myers, who wears number 11 for Kimberly, he checks in at number 6. Fond du Lac's Rocky B will bounce pass to the baseline. Now we'll go for Eli, kicks it for Marv. Left side for Zimmerman. Riker Johnson touches now for the Cards. Johnson working his way inside, goes over the top, up and no good, over Wilds. Fond du Lac takes it back. Picks up his dribble for Rocky B. Now goes for Bratz. Now right side Marv. Kicking it out right side. Instant spot for Eli. Now Bratz to Marv. Off the screen. Now goes right side Johnson, top of the wheel. Now hands Rocky B. Rocky B working on Wilds. Rocky B to the baseline. Gets cut. Whips it to the corner. Can't find a shot. Fondy there to work it back and swing it back around. Cardinals average about 59 a game. There's Eli, a little spin, shake, can't get that one to fall. Rebound, they'll push ahead for Myers. Myers at 13.8 a game. He's 12th in the conference in scoring in the FVA. And you see him right there scoring, Thomas Myers right on cue. Again, 13.8 a game. Mikey Wilds at 12.5 a game. There's Riker Johnson up. And the hoop falls, and the harm is there. And Riker Johnson there to answer. He'll go to the free throw line with an opportunity for a three-point play. Fond du Lac shoots as a team About 71% from the free throw line. Riker Johnson individually at 63%. Riker up, and that one short-armed and no good. 2-2 your score. Quickly up the court, Myers will flip it for Wilds. Back to Myers, now for Wilds, right side for Van Offeren. Veith pops out. Veith now tries the right-hand side off the window. No. Stripped is Van Offeren on the way up, and a foul called. No, out of bounds. Fond du Lac basketball. We'll squirt out here. Again, a couple of minutes gone by. 2-2 your score. Quest Interior's scoreboard. Rocky B pacing Fond du Lac at 11.9 a game. He's first to Riker Johnson with 11.5 a game. Speaking of Riker, backing up Wilds for Bratz, top of the wheel for Marv. Haslett now crosses him over, goes up, and Haslett can't get that one to fall home. Myers there for the clear. Up ahead, Van Offeren lost it out of bounds, and Kimberly turns it over. And Fond du Lac basketball. 10.2 a game from Marvin Haslett III. Eli Zimmerman, 9.4 a game. Eli Bratz, 7 a game. Veith with 9.1. Van Offeren, 8.6 for the Papermakers. They're behind Myers and Mikey Wilds. Fond du Lac now. Nobody went with Eli Zimmerman, and he doesn't make him pay, and that one fell out. Wilds. Mikey Wilds has it for Myers. Cutting through as Mikey can't find him. Now Van Offren's jump stop traveling call. And another turnover. That's Kimberly's third turnover of this early going 3 minutes into the contest. 2-2 your score on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Email address is rpvideosports at gmail.com. You can let us know where you're watching tonight's game from, or you can jump aboard the chat. Do things that way. Riker Johnson backing up. Nathan Wilds, finding Marv, cutting, can't get that one to fly home. Rebound taken, give it up to Myers. Myers looks for Nathan Wilds, back to Myers. Pumps it, 3, that one rounded out. Here comes Riker Johnson to the forecourt. Riker for Eli, Bratz for Rocky. Back to Bratz. That one's rejected by Wilds to Myers. Up ahead for Mikey Wilds, back Veith. Wilds touches it. Veith sets a screen, flips, fades. That one's no good. Tipped, and Fond du Lac takes it back. And here comes Marv. Pass to the corner. Rocky B back to Marv. On the deck with a dribble with the right hand. Cross to the left. Marv spins his way, flips it for Eli. Rocky B off the screen from Riker. Nice give and go. Riker can't control. Flips it. Eli Bratz for a banger. Eli Bratz puts Fond du Lac up 5-2 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Here's Mikey Wilds in traffic, finds Van Offeren high off the window and in. Landon Van Offeren scoring. And Van Offeren, last time these two teams met, he had 9, 23 for Thomas Myers. Made a lot of free throws down the stretch, did Myers, when Fond du Lac was in that fouling situation. Rocky B gets bumped, no call for Riker Johnson. Now for Eli Zimmerman, a bounce entry pass, tipped out of bounds off of the Papermakers. Substitutions here as Sam Dudek will come in, and Aiden Lam will come in as well for the Papermakers. And back to action here as Cardinals basketball, again moving to the left-hand side. Your video platform, they set a screen for Rocky. And there's Riker Johnson, feels it, doesn't get that one to go. Eli tries to save it, and it squirts out of bounds, and Kimberly basketball. Again, it's a 5-4 score on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And there goes Mikey Wilds. A pass for Nathan Wilds. Now Myers touches it. And here comes Lam. Lam got that one to friendly roll home here in Kimberly. Kimberly takes the lead back at 6-5. Eli, nobody went with them, and that one spit out too hard. Myers up ahead, quickly for Wilds. He'll get it back for Lam. Aiden passes it up now to Dudek. Shot, Wilds, 3. That one's good for Mikey Wilds, getting his first bucket of the ball game. And it is a little 5-0 run by the Papermakers over the Cardinals. Cardinals need a bucket here. Eli hands off to Marv. Haslett now gets bumped and goes back behind the three-point arc for Rocky B. And a man set here for the Papermakers. Again, they give up at about 59 a clip. Rocky B long two, no. Rebound Dudek. Myers. Papermakers shoot from three-point land about 41%. Fond du Lac shoots about 34%. So Kimberly, when they take them, 149 out of 405 on the season. Fond du Lac 161 out of 469. A cold stretch for the Cardinals shooting last week. They want to turn that thing around. Tipped from behind, taken back by Myers. There goes Thomas Myers, who feeds ahead. Back to Myers. Good move by Dudek to Myers inside. Thomas Myers has got 4. And the run is 7-0 Papermakers. Again, as we mentioned during our pregame show, the last time Fond du Lac won in this house was 2012. December 14th, 2012. They won 38-23. Haslett tries to stop the bleeding. No, out of bounds. Who is it off of? Off of Eli Bratz. Goes out of bounds. Here comes Johnson and Dickman. Fondy's last win overall over Kimberly was last year. They beat them 58-44. That was at Acuity Fieldhouse in Fond du Lac. Of course, Fondy en route to their Fox Valley Association Conference Championship. There's Myers for 3. That one's no good. Fond du Lac did win in 2008 in this building as well, so they're 2-14 against the Papermakers. Their last 16 trips here to Kimberly. They snapped a long losing streak to the Fond du Lac Cardinals last year when Fondy beat Kimberly at Acuity Fieldhouse, and a foul down low. Foul was called on Jake Tiafalo, number 5, again for the Papermakers. Papermakers are deep, too. Do they have some size? Some, but the main, there's a 3 to end the bleeding. Up and good for Eli Bratz. That's the second 3, but the Papermakers are one of the deeper teams in the FVA. And Sam Dudek into the lane and scoring. You know, size, yeah, but the depth of John Murphy's squad is pretty good. Fond du Lac rolling with 7 guys so far. Haslett gets tied up, and the Papermakers rip it away. And there's Dudek. Gives it to Wilds. Myers. There's an offensive foul. That's going to be on Mikey Wilds. That's his first. That's the team's third. Eli Zimmerman comes in for Haslett. Again, the email address, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Let us know where you're watching tonight's game from. Tonight's first opening half is presented by Rightway Home Improvement. Doors, gutters, roof siding. Visit rightwaybuilt.com. Rightway Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off and tip off your home project today at 929-8999. Good to see that we are all clear on your Bauer Chiropractic injury report. Got pain, see Shane. It's Dr. Shane Bauer with Bauer Chiropractic. Cardinals back on the offensive set. 4 out. Splash through as Johnson runs into him and hands off to Dickman. Eli Bratz spins his way out of it for Riker. Back to Eli, back to Riker. Thought about it on the deck with it, kicks it. They want a shot from that spot and finds Connor Johnson for a kick-out 3, and that one is no good. Rebound taken by Wilds. Mikey will push tempo up ahead. Fondy gets back and let's give up transition there. Wilds will rip it back down and go to Lom. Lom from the left elbow. That one doesn't go. Rebound taken by Dickman. And Tyler Dickman running point here for Riker Johnson. Johnson off the screen from Bratz, and he'll feed it to him back to Riker. and finds Dickman. Dickman, little spot up three, and that one is missed, and that one's on the right side of the rim. No good. Fondy again shooting not all that well, and cold spell continues here for the Cardinals. Down by 5. Was a 7-0 run for the Papermakers. Fondy again ended the run moments ago with a 3-ball from Bratz. Here's Lam. Lam for Aaron Cullen, who comes in. Whips it back to Cullen. Cullen, step back 3. That one's no good. Rebound taken by Riker Johnson. Christy Blessing checking into the broadcast here tonight. And Fondy, guys to the strong side. They'll clear out for Riker Johnson, who had a one-on-one and lost the dribble, and now spins his way and finds Bratz. Bratz now, they'll dump it down low for Eli Zimmerman. Back to Eli Bratz. Dribble with the right hand, goes back to Zimmerman. They're going to substitute again. And there's a traveling call. And Carson Pendleton comes in. Pendleton plays basketball, so the quarterback, I believe, for Kimberly. 7:13 left to play in the first half. 13-8, a timeout taken by Ford. We'll take it with the teams back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
If you take a look at the Fox Valley Association, got some teams. Oshkosh North on top, Appleton North, Kaukauna, Neenah, Kimberly, Fond du Lac. We'll bring that a little bit wider next time we go in the split screen. That's okay. But need the readers on for those. Read that on the screen there. But again, Nick Ford out of the timeout, 13-8. Kimberly with the lead. And here comes another opportunity for Cullen, and that one is up and no good. Defensive rebound taken by Eli Bratz again for the Cardinals. That one's tipped. It will stay here. And Fond du Lac will inbound the basketball. There's a wider look at things here. Fond du Lac averaging on the season, and Kimberly averaging about 71 a game. You see the FVA standings right there. From the corner, here comes Eli Bratz for 3. That one's no good. And taken by Van Offren. Thomas Myers. There's another offensive foul on Kimberly. Yep. Number 23, Van Offren. That's his first, and that's the team's 5th. Fond du Lac without a foul in the first half. But Bratz will take a seat. Tonight's game presented in part by Willsport. That's sports lighting and control systems made right in Fond du Lac. Get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue. Visit willbrands.com. I'm glad to be bringing you this action here tonight. Tyler Dickman will have it top of the wheel, and Dickman will feed Zimmerman. Back to Dickman. Tyler on the deck with it, hands off to Riker Johnson with a 3. That one's missed. Myers up the court with it to the forecourt. Picked up by Eli, the half-court set. Left side for Cullen. Checking it is Pendleton now for Myers. Right side for Aaron Cullen. Again, Van Offren for Pendleton. Behind the back dribble. Pendleton off the window. Good move, but he got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line again for the Kimberly Papermakers. He's shooting 2. We'll do a split screen, and we'll come back with these messages right now.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Pendleton makes them both from the free throw line. Pendleton, a 78% free throw shooter, and he proves it there. Second best on the team is Carson Pendleton for the Papermakers. Fond du Lac running offensive set now for Rocky B off the screen from Johnson. Rocky to the right spot from the left elbow. That one will go out of bounds. And a turnover. And Fond du Lac again down 15-8. There is 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here in the first half. And Bryson Veith will have it for Thomas Myers. Riker Johnson has him. Johnson stays with him and will go to Veith from the corner. Back to Myers. Myers for Wilds. Shot Van Offeren, 3 spit out. Riker, right side for the Cards. Eli goes for Rocky B. On the deck with it with 4:44 left to play in the first half on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Kimberly team has won 5 out of the last 7 games. They lost to Oshkosh North this past Friday night. Fond du Lac has lost 3 straight, trying to snap a 3-game slide. Fond du Lac had a good stretch in there where they won 4 straight. They won 5 out of 6. But Wells gone dry as far as making buckets for the Cardinals, and the struggles continue. Thomas Myers with the rebound. Low-scoring first half. Neither team has shot the ball extremely well. Kimberly's done a little bit better job of finding the bottom of the net there, and neither team has gotten to the free throw line a lot. Just 2 trips between the two. And here we come back the other way. Riker Johnson for Rocky B. And Riker back to Rocky. Haslett will try one now from deep range. Doesn't go. Pendleton there for the rebound with 3:30 left to play in the first half. Van Offeren will have it. Veith will cut off the window. High, up and good. Good cut by Bryson Veith with his first bucket of the ball game. Again, Kimberly coached by John Murphy, his 3rd year, 49 and 24. Fondy's coach Nick Ford, 5th year, 57 and 63. Riker Johnson underneath, and the drought ends for the Cardinals. Johnson's got 4. Eli Bratz has got 6, and that's it for Fond du Lac as far as scoring goes. And there's a stop play here. Fouls on Connor Johnson. That's Fondy's 2nd team foul. And Wilds comes back in. Fond du Lac girls drawing a 13 seed. They have Germantown on Friday of next week in the regional semi, getting a bye to that regional semi there. The regionals officially begin with quarterfinal action on Tuesday. Quick outlet ahead. Transition from Marv. He'll pull it up. Marvin now crosses him over. Haslett to the glass, up and good. Move by Marvin Haslett III. And Fondy down by 5. Van Offeren for Veith. Wilds. Myers. Wilds. Mikey touches. Veith. Ball fake inside. Works on Dickman. Dickman got low, and they turned it over. And Fond du Lac does a great job defensively getting after it. 2:10 left to play. Spot up. Eli Bratz for 3. That was a good look at it. Couldn't get that one to fly, though. Fond du Lac not going deep to their bench. Just 7 guys in so far compared to Kimberly's 10. Turnover again. Here comes Haslett. Haslett now got lost down low. Riker Johnson's there to clean it up and get the offensive rebound. Working hard on Van Offeren. Here comes Riker Johnson. Nice move. Can't get that one to finish, though. Some good moves by Riker, but can't find the bottom of the net. Riker picks up Myers, and he goes to Wilds. Underneath Van Offeren. Good move. Landon Van Offeren's got 4. 90 seconds left to play in the half. Fondy down by 7. Reminder that your Holiday Automotive halftime show is on the way. There's Rocky B up and no good. Holiday Automotive worth the trip. We'll have your opportunity to win some Taco Bell with our trivia contest. First correct email in to rpvideosports@gmail.com is going to win the trivia contest here tonight. Underneath is Veith, and Veith will turn it over. Riker Johnson, alley-oop, and too hard. Too much for Rocky B. 54.8 to play. Again, Fond du Lac down by 7. Very quick-moving first half. Not a lot of free throws either. Here comes Myers. Possible last shot for the Papermakers. Lam, Wilds, Van Offeren. Touching it, Lam. Backing up, Van Offeren. A dribble with the right hand. He'll go inside the paint. Mikey Wilds will dish it for Myers. Steps inside. Myers launches one up, and good look from Myers. He's got 6. Had a wide open look at it and converted. Fond du Lac, they're going to play for one last shot here. Down by 9 at 21-12 with 10 seconds left to play. Haslett will have it. And off for Rocky B. Rocky B for 3. That one is up and no good. Riker Johnson with the offensive glass up and no, but a foul call. Riker Johnson going to the free throw line for a couple. We'll thank our sponsors on the screen.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Johnson connecting on both to get it down to 7. Myers at the horn, no. That almost hit John Wallner over there. John Wallner in the house. Emily Wallner as well, watching the broadcast here tonight. Good job down there, buddy. All right. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports. Fond du Lac trailing 21-14 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from AirTech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Welcome back into the Holiday Automotive Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Fond du Lac head coach Nick Ford with us here. Your thoughts on the first half, Nick?
I thought we played good basketball for a lot of it. I thought, obviously we missed some open looks, and we had some layups early, especially that we missed. And then we got a little chaotic. We got to continue to stick with what we're doing, and I think we'll get what we want. We defended really well.
I thought defensively you guys played well. I thought some ball rotation, some patient shots. They just didn't know the net.
Yeah, 100%. But we got talented guys, so hopefully that levels out.
Go get them. Thank you. All right. Plenty more of the Holiday Automotive Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth a trip coming up next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting FDLCU.com or stop in today.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen. If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Okay, welcome back to Kimberly High School. I'd like to thank head coach Nick Ford for his comments during the Holiday Automotive Highlight Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip, Taco Bell. They sponsor our trivia contest here tonight. A chance to win a little Taco Bell. We said it a couple of times during the broadcast. Need to know the last year that Fond du Lac won here in Kimberly. What was the year? Again, the last time that the Fond du Lac Cardinals won here in Kimberly. Now, they won last year at home at Acuity Field, lost 58-44. They won in 2016 at home against the Papermakers. That was their last win prior to last year. So between 2017 and 2021, it was a long stretch of losses, again, consecutively for the Cardinals to the Papermakers. Home and away, didn't matter. But the year, the last time that Fond du Lac won here in Kimberly, we said it a couple of times during the game, so we'll see if you can remember that and have an opportunity to win a little Taco Bell here tonight. Rocky B, he's got his first bucket of the ball game. 6 apiece for Eli Bratz and Riker Johnson in the first half. Haslett with a bucket for 2. 6 for Thomas Myers. He led the Papermakers in scoring. 4 for Landon Van Offren. 2 for Bryson Veith. 3 for Mikey Wilds. Aiden Lam with the bucket. 4 for Landon Van Offren. 2 for Sam Dudek, and Carson Pendleton chipped in a bucket as well. A turnover there for the Papermakers. So Fond du Lac, let's see if they can capitalize here. Now, if you're looking at the score and thinking, boy, oh boy, Fond du Lac only scored 14 in the first half, this is a team that averages about 17 a game in the first half. They're really a second-half team. If you look at things statistically, Thomas Myers gets it underneath, regathers off the window, up and good for Wilds on the court. Veith, Wilds, Myers, Nathan Wilds, and Van Offren. For the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Zimmerman, Haslett, Bratz, Barfnett, and Johnson. Kimberly, a team that's the opposite. They score more in the first half than the second half. A team that scores on average about 35 a game in the first half, but held to just 23 in this first half. So credit the Fond du Lac defensive unit for doing what they can to kind of defend well, and defensively did a great job on Myers. Myers from the corner. That one is up and good. Thomas Myers, first bucket of the second half. He's got 9, pacing all scorers here tonight. He had 23 the last time these two teams met back in Fond du Lac in December. Rocky B for Riker Johnson. Now Eli Zimmerman touches it to the left-hand side, finds Eli Bratz, looks for Rocky. Rocky B, there's an offensive foul. That'll go against Fond du Lac. That's on Eli Bratz. That's his first. And the team's second of the half. Again, the email address is rpvideosports@gmail.com. The last time that Fond du Lac won in Kimberly. Need to know the year. What was it? Veith on the deck with it, and he'll go back for Wilds, for Myers. Van Offren touches inside Wilds off the Veith pass. No good. Rebound taken by Haslett. Fondy down by 10, 15:35 left to play. Riker Johnson will now look for Bratz for Riker Johnson. Johnson top of the wheel for Bratz for Haslett. Marv now thought about it, pulls it back down, now gets it back from Eli. From Riker, man-to-man set for the Papermakers here. They shift through. And here's Haslett. Myers has him. A bounce pass for Bratz inside. He's working hard on Veith. Kicks it. Haslett, three. That one is no good. Good ball movement. Fondy was patient in finding a shot. Just, again, can't find the bottom of the net. But again, Kimberly team that scores on average 71 a game. Fond du Lac at about 59 a game. Allie Eigenbrot is the winner. We take the first one in. Dorothy Leader also got it. But 2012 is the correct answer. The last time that Fondy won in Kaukauna was a 38-23 ball game. Prior to 2012, you have to go all the way back to 2008 when Fond du Lac won. Kimberly here again. Fond du Lac just 2-14 in their last 16 trips to Kimberly. Victories elude them in this building. Riker Johnson, pass for Dickman, gets cut on the baseline, tried to work his way through for Rocky B. He's got a three. That's Rocky's first three ball of the ball game. He's got 5 for the Cardinals. Riker Johnson, Eli Bratz each have 6. And Haslett's got a bucket for 2, and that's all Fond du Lac scoring here tonight. Van Offren gets cut by Rocky, and Veith will touch from the left wing spot. And he'll hand for Myers. Myers pulls up inside the free throw line, up and good. Thomas Myers bought a 10-foot floater, got that one to fly home. 10, actually 11 for him. And it's back to a 9-point cushion. And a traveling call as Haslett got tied up. Footwork got shifted and tied up a bit. And turnover for the Cardinals. And they're going to go back the other way. Here comes Kimberly. Kimberly moving to our left. On your video screen here. Fond du Lac to the right, but again, Allie Eigenbrot. Congratulations. Stop on by and pick up your Taco Bell certificate here at the radio station. Tonight's game from Right Way Home Improvement. Visit rightwaybuilt.com, 929-8999. Again, rightwaybuilt.com. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by your Edward Jones financial advisors. Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Thomas Myers starting to heat up a bit. Myers has got 13 for the basketball game. Rocky B inside the paint with it. Backdoor cut by Haslett. Can't get that one to find a Cardinal. Papermakers trim it back the other way. Here comes Nathan Wilds to the right side. Wilds, Veith dumps it down low for Mikey. Flips it corner. Lam steps inside. Wilds, Fond du Lac, man-to-man set over the top of Johnson, no go. Rocky B fights for it. Fondy down by 11 with 12 and a half left to play. Quest Interior scoreboard. There goes Haslett for 3. Good fake by Haslett. Gets him to bite, and he goes up and scores. Fondy back to an 8-point deficit. Trying to answer is Myers, and that one is short. And the Papermakers trying to take that one back and try to retrieve it there. Johnson Connor Johnson's in for Eli Bratz. Reminder that tonight's game also brought to you in part by Willsport. That's sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com. Again, that's willbrands.com. Fondy hockey playing tonight against Shawano Co-op. If they win tonight, they'll play Thursday. Springs plays Cedarburg on Thursday. That game is at 5:30 at the Blue Line. Waupun plays Monona Grove on Thursday. That's in Division 2 for hockey. Springs also, of course, in Division 2. Entry pass for Riker Johnson down low. Working on Veith. Marvin Haslett lost it. Good cut by Marv. Just couldn't hold on to it. Tries for a steal. Tips it ahead. Back to Veith. And Zimmerman's going to come back in. And Myers will flip it left-hand side for Lam. Checking in is Dudek. And Dudek walked with it. Zimmerman will come in for Haslett. Haslett will take a seat. North leads the FVA at 12-2. They're 15-5 overall. Last time Fond du Lac, if you take a look at the playoffs, they got out of the sectionals was 2003. Last time Kimberly got out of the sectionals, 2021. They lost to Neenah in the sectional semis. Neenah and Kimberly. Riker Johnson with an and one. And Johnson underneath will try a free throw. Gives us a chance to thank our sponsors.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Connor Johnson got him on the arm after Riker Johnson made the N1. Fond du Lac down by just 5. They were down by 11 a couple of moments ago, and they're going on a 6-0 run. So Kimberly now is the basketball. Myers trying to end that run and does. Such a clutch player. Thomas Myers, 6 in the first half. He's got 10 in the second for a game-high 16. Fond du Lac hockey up 4-0. Riker Johnson inside, and that one hung up on the rim for a moment, then decided to fall home. The lead pushed down to 5. And there's Wilds. Gets cut. Flips it to Cullen on the baseline, back to Wilds. Now looks for Dudek. And Dudek for Lam, up and under and in for Mikey Wilds. He's got 5. Had a 3 in the first half, and that bucket for 2 gives him 5 for the ball game. Up by 8. Papermakers now. And Tyler Dickman will touch. They'll exchange for Riker Johnson, right Houston spot. And he looks for Dickman. Dickman with a 3. That one's good for Tyler Dickman. And Dickman doesn't shoot a lot of them. Doesn't make a lot of them. 8 out of 26 on the season, making its 9th 3-ball right there, but it comes at a pretty good time. Cuts the lead down to 5. And that one will stay with Kimberly as Rocky B hustles for it there. Kimberly, last time they went to state was 2020. They lost in the state final to Wauwatosa East. But again, the Fox Valley Association Conference champions from 2020 and 2021. 2019 there, too. Kimberly had a nice stretch of 3 consecutive conference wins. Rocky B for a nice move, and Rocky's got a total of 7, all of his 7 coming in the second half. The lead is down to 3. Fond du Lac playing with a little intensity here. As again, they were down in the first half. for the Cardinals. Step back, long two. That one is missed. And a foul called. Is this on Fond du Lac? This might be on Rocky. That's his first. Wild's coming in now. Shot on the way. That one is up and no good. Again, it was 23 to 12. Shot on the way, up and no good. I'm sorry, 23. I thought that was wrong. 23-14 at the half. So Fondy putting on a nice comeback here. Again, the lead is down to 3, but Kimberly's got the basketball back. There's 8:10 left to play. And there's Mikey Wiles, got a floater inside. That one fell home. And Wiles has got 7. Lead pushed back up to 5, but again, don't go anywhere. Pretty good one here from Kimberly. Both teams struggled at times to shoot it well, but both teams defensively have played pretty good, considering the fact. And there's Riker Johnson with an offensive charge. Offensive foul. And Johnson's third personal on him. That might bring him out. Yep, Eli comes in. Oh, Eli comes in for Connor. And a timeout taken on the court. We'll take it with the teams back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive, and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years, and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Got Tim Holtzman checking into the broadcast here tonight. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Bunch of viewers tonight. Got Donovan Cox on the camera. Got Josh Guy to my right. He's our video switcher operator tonight. Nick Rush from Kimberly High School, where the Papermakers have a 5-point lead and the basketball out of the timeout. Myers will have it, and he'll look for Cullen. And to the corner, pops Mikey Wilds for 3, up and no good. There's Tyler Dickman there for a rebound. That's the stop that Fondy wanted and needed. JV 1, Kimberly 1, 59-26. Earlier, a bump there on Myers. That's the second on him. That's the second as a team. But again, Fondy, just down by 5. The lead was as many as 11. Fondy was down by 9 at the half. But they found a touch of the stroke here in the second half. Rocky B on the deck with it. Finds his way inside, up and good. Could have settled for a 3 right there, but moved his way inside. Found a gap and found a seam. Took advantage and went up and scored. And here comes Wilds for Nathan Wilds. Back to Mikey Wilds. Brothers there for up and no good. Cullen tried for a layup. Fond du Lac with an opportunity here to cut further into the deficit with 6:20 left to go. Eli Zimmerman now kicks it for Rocky. Back to Zimmerman. Now finds Eli to Riker Johnson. Dickman with the left hand inside the lane. Dickman throws up a layup, up and no good. Good look there by Fond du Lac. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Under 6 to play now. And Fond du Lac gets a turnover. Kimberly turns it over. Fond du Lac with the basketball going the other way. We'll slow it down here as they're patient. Fond du Lac has not taken a lot of bad shots. It's just they're not falling. But they are falling a little bit better here in the second half. Riker Johnson working his way inside. Flips it for Dickman. Dickman for Rocky. Back to Riker. Off the screen from Eli. Back to Eli now. Looks Rocky. Dickman. Baseline. Gets cut. Whips it. Corner. Top of the wheel. Fondy can't find a shot, but they continue to be patient and move the ball around. Skip it across. Riker Johnson moving inside on Myers. Shot. 3-ball. That one's good. And we got a tie ball game by Eli Zimmerman. That's his first bucket of the ball game. And with 5 minutes, little change left, a timeout taken by John Murphy. And Fond du Lac, down by 11, find themselves tied in this basketball game. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Go ahead, let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Lock in 0% 5-year financing now on select Mazda CX-30 and CX-50 models. Come be our guest and experience the award-winning care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
And we are back to action here. If you take a look at the sectional coming up here, Fond du Lac Cardinals, Division I, of course, and Fond du Lac will have an opportunity to bang with some of the big schools again around the state. As De Pere is in their sectional, Arrowhead is in their sectional. Those two teams are ranked very, very high, number 1 and number 2 in the state. Appleton North, number 7 in the state. Oshkosh North, who Fondy sees on Friday, up there, number 10 in the state. Van Offeren off the window, no foul called though. Kimberly design play to take it to the hoop. Rocky B with his second personal foul, and that's Fond du Lac 6. So keep that in mind, too, as we continue along here, as they might get to the bonus. Van Offeren from the line, 69% charity stripe. And Van Offeren will make the first to take the lead back at 38-37. Van Offeren up, and that second one is up and good, too. He's got 6 for the ball game. Fondy Hockey, last time we checked, up 4-0. Jeff Sauer on the call from the Fond du Lac blue line. Riker Johnson and the Cardinals down by 2 for Dickman. Back to Riker. Now for Eli. Zimmerman touches it on the deck with it, and a bounce pass for Riker Johnson. Goes up, reverses it, up and good. Good move by Riker Johnson. Johnson's got 13. Fondy with a tie ball game now again at 4 minutes left to play. Veith lost it. Dribbled inside traffic and lost it. Go up ahead for Riker Johnson. Johnson hands off Dickman. Fondy's got some momentum here. Only a total of 16 points in the second half. Fondy takes the lead back. And there's Rocky. 41-39. And Van Offeren misses. Fondy box out. They got a rebound with 3:20 left to play. Again, Fondy was down by as many as 11, and the Cardinals dumping it on here in the second half. Fondy outscoring them 27-14. And a tip-in by Fond du Lac's Johnson. Make that 29-14. Fondy's biggest lead now is up to 4. Can you believe it? It's a 4-point cushion for the Cardinals. Myers tries to take it on his back, and he'll flip it up for Wilds. Van Offeren off the screen. Here comes a 3. That one is missed. Up and offensive putback by Nathan Wilds. His first bucket since the first half of play. (43-41). A timeout taken, 2:28 left to play. We'll take it with the teams. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the community.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, what?
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Again, Fondy was down by as many as 11 in this basketball game. The Cardinals were down by 9 at the half. They've outscored the Papermakers by 11 in the second half, that is, to take a 2-point lead. Out of the timeout. Here comes Eli Zimmerman. And Fondy can play with anybody. They've proven that throughout the season here. Just any one given night. FVA, one of the toughest conferences in the state. Night in, night out, got to bring your best. Saw Appleton East knock off Appleton North earlier, or Oshkosh North it is, earlier. La Chapelle went off in that game. There's a stop a play here and a foul called. Fond du Lac playing a non-aggressive style, keeping it high and a little keep away here. Fouls called on Kimberly. That's their third, and that's Meyer's third. So in order to send Fond du Lac to the free throw line, they've got to foul 4 more times. And they try to trap. Rocky B will get it for Eli Bratz. Now for Zimmerman. And Eli Zimmerman will feed Dickman, who's seen a lot of playing time here in the second half, and Nick Ford calls a timeout. Didn't like it. 91 seconds left to play. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Kimberly Papermakers have been in some tight games this season. They lost to Hortonville up there by 4. Lost to Stevens Point by a couple. Lost to Oshkosh North by 5. Led at some chunk of that game. Bratz gets it taken away. Veith has it, and now here comes Eli Zimmerman from behind, and a foul called there. Beat Brookfield Central by 3. They Brookfield Central by 3. Lost to Neenah by 3 earlier this season. They split with Neenah. This year did Kimberly. Veith at the free throw line. Papermakers. He's got 3 points. Second one on the way for Veith to get back to a tie ball game, and he doesn't. Rocky B got the basketball for Fond du Lac. Cardinals up by a point. Here's the half-court stripe. Tyler Dickman for Riker Johnson. Fondy on the road. They're trying to steal one here after being down by 11. Eli gets trapped in the corner, and a foul call. Nope, timeout taken, I should say, by Nick Ford. And a full timeout they do have a couple left. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
43-42, Fond du Lac Cardinals with the lead and the basketball. And here's Riker Johnson, got fouled immediately by Nathan Wilds down low. And that's the fourth team foul on the Papermakers. So again, they've got some fouls to get through. Does Kimberly yet before they'll put Fond du Lac at the free throw line. And Fond du Lac's, of course, in no hurry to shoot the basketball, up by a point. Riker Johnson will have it. Riker Johnson goes up unless they can find a layup like that. Riker Johnson, Fondy up by 3, 54 seconds left to go to tie it. That one's no good. Tipped around for an offensive rebound. And there's a foul called. That's going to put, nope, timeout taken called. Timeout taken called. 30-second break. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Back to action here. Kimberly High School, the Fox Valley Association Fondy leads 45-42 over the Papermakers. Papermakers basketball. Veith to inbound it for Wilds. Myers will touch it up top now. Kimberly's needs a 3 to tie. 40 seconds left. Van Offren for Myers. Eli has him for Wilds. Back to Mikey Wilds now. He'll give it for Nathan. They want to get into Myers' hands. Myers all the way. Rejected by Johnson, but a 3. That one is no good. Johnson there for the rebound. Stripped away by Myers. Up in the foul and the hoop and the harm. Wow. Johnson fouled him. And Myers is going to go up with an opportunity to tie it. Myers at the free throw line for the Papermakers got it. Thomas Myers, 79% free throw shooter, and we have a tie ball game. Fondy does have one timeout left. Let's see if Nick Ford uses it here. 11 seconds left to play. Riker Johnson has it. 7 seconds left to play. There we go. Fondy's going to call for one last shot here. 7.4 seconds left to play. Going to keep things right here in the broadcast booth. Reminder that Fox Valley Savings Bank follows our broadcast, our postgame show. Follows the broadcast here tonight. We'll have our Marian University turning point of the game. We'll have your player of the game presented by BCI Burke and Fond du Lac. We'll have our Leb Insurance Group final statistics on the way. And AirTech is talking about our next game broadcast later tonight as well. That all is part of our post-game show coverage. Again, a good one from Kimberly here tonight. Fondy was down by as many as 11. And the Cardinals have outscored the Papermakers here in the second half. It was 23-14 at the half. Fondy was down by 9. And Nick Ford, he was pleased with their defense. He was pleased with the ball movement, the patient play for the Cardinals. Shots just weren't falling. In the second half, things got a little bit better, and shots began to fall. Again, Fond du Lac Cardinals, Kimberly Papermakers tied at 45 apiece. Rocky B to get it in. Eli Zimmerman got fouled immediately. And we'll see if they, I don't think they're gonna try not to let him get a shot up here. 6.1 seconds left to play. They do have 2 fouls yet before the bonus hits. Again, tie ball game, 45 apiece. Rocky B to get it in for Eli Zimmerman. Zimmerman now with 3 seconds left to play. Riker Johnson got fouled. 2.5 seconds left to play. 6 team fouls on Kimberly, so 1 more, and they'll go to the free throw line, but Fond du Lac is going to get this thing in. Eli Zimmerman looking for Rocky. Now a bounce pass for Riker Johnson, and that is it, and overtime we go. I smelled overtime. I said to Josh during the break, I smell OT. However, officials are looking here. Did that go out of bounds before the horn went? 45-45. And that's it. 1.2 seconds left to play. It's a full timeout taken by Kimberly. So Fondy turns it over. It goes out of bounds, but they'll give the Papermakers 1.2 seconds left. Take a break. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
All right, we're back to action here. The Kimberly Papermakers have the basketball. Off the turnover for Fond du Lac when they try to get it in for one last shot. 1.2 seconds, but Kimberly has it on the other end of the court. So they'll have to chuck it and then maybe get one dribble and try to launch one at the horn. Van Offren is going to inbound the basketball. He's going to look. Veith has it at the horn. Wide open. Shot. Ooh. That one almost went home. That would have been a half-court shot for the win. And Veith had it. He had it wide open. Kimberly Fond du Lac overtime. They put 4 on the clock. We'll take a timeout. Back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Fondy outscoring Kimberly 31-22 in the second half after being outscored 23-14 in the first half. You add those 2 numbers, well, those 4 numbers together, you get 45-45 end of regulation, right? So they'll tip it up, and they'll put 4 on the scoreboard. 4 minutes. Not to jinx it, but I did have double overtime at St. Mary Springs Academy last Thursday night. Won by Lemira. Lemira was down by 15 in that game, came back on the back of Jake Bresky. Our athlete of the week from Lens Truck Center. Eli Zimmerman for Dickman. Rocky B. Riker Johnson. Off the pass. Riker moves his way, working on Nathan Wilds. He'll pivot for Bratz for Rocky. Man-to-man set. Kimberly and the Papermakers flushing it through. Here's Rocky B. Nice step by Rocky to the hoop. And Riker Johnson down. He'll pop up here. Rocky Barfnet 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 in the second half. So 13 for the game, all of Rocky's points in the second half. And Riker Johnson coming out. Connor Johnson is in, as is Marvin Haslett III. Eli Zimmerman to take a brief spell. Myers, a three. That's a big shot by Thomas Myers. He had 6 in the first half and a whole bunch more in the second half. Myers getting Kimberly the lead back at 48-47 at 2:50 left to play. So, again, interesting seeding situation coming up for the boys this weekend. Brackets released later this weekend for the boys basketball tournament. Regional start week from next Tuesday. Rocky has it inside the paint with it to the right elbow. Rocky B inside off the window. Rocky got that one to go. And Rocky's heating up. Has heated up here in the second half. And it's a 1-point lead for Fondy. Get the lead back. Thomas Myers to the left-hand side. He'll feed Wilds for Veith. Back to Myers. Here comes Van Offeren. That one looks good from here, and it does splash home. Going to say nice rotation on that shot, nice elevation. The angle looked great, and the shot fell home. Kimberly takes a 2-point cushion. 1:48 left to play. And here's Marfnet. Go for Eli Haslett. Foul called on the Papermakers, and that will put Fond du Lac at the free throw line. That's going to be on Van Offeren. It's a second, putting Fond du Lac at the free throw line. That's Eli Bratz at the line for Cardinals, 76% on the season. That one's good to earn the second. Eli has got a total of 7 tonight. And with 1:40 left to play, Riker Johnson's favoring an injury. He's out right now. And Eli connects on both of them to tie the ball game up at 51-51. 90 seconds left to play. Veith will have it. Myers touches it now, got tied up, and timeout taken by Murphy. Good job by Myers to keep his dribble as he went to the deck with it. 51-51, 1:19 to play. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
And we're back to action here with 1:19 left to play. The Papermakers have the basketball underneath their own hoop. And they're going to give it up for Wilds. Wilds for Myers. Veith. 1:13 left to play. Wilds back to Myers. Veith will touch it now. And he'll look for Mikey Wilds for the Papermakers with under a minute left to play in a tie ball game. Kimberly might be holding for one final shot unless they can find a really good one down low. Veith, 45 seconds left. Wilds guarded Fond du Lac back to Veith. And exchanging at the top for Wilds. Mikey touching it, 32 seconds left to play. And we've got Van Offeren with it now. Van Offeren thought about it, pulls it back. Now for Veith. Fond du Lac man-to-man set, 20 seconds left. Overtime, 51-51. They do have a timeout left to the Papermakers. They have one timeout left, 10 seconds left to play. And a timeout taken, you knew John was going to use it sooner or later. Yep. And with 9.7 seconds left to play a full timeout, we'll take it with the teams back after this with an exciting ending. Radio Plus Video Sports.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired, and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much. And that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the third week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on intothewoodsjourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
All right, we've got 9.7 seconds left to play. Tie ball game. Veith has it out of the timeout for Kimberly. Thomas Myers touches it. 5 seconds left to play. Myers, step back, three. No good. Tip in at the horn. He got it. That one's up and good. Oh, my. Mikey Wilds, a tip in at the horn. Puts a dash into Fond du Lac's hopes of a comeback. What a ball game in overtime. 53-51 as Kimberly survives in overtime. Myers missed a three. Mikey Wilds gets a putback at the horn. Wow. Great ball game by both schools, but again, Fond du Lac falls 53-51 tonight in a hard-fought contest. Whoa. All right, we'll take a timeout. Fox Valley Savings Bank coming up next. Your post-game show, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
What a finish. The Kimberly Papermakers upending the Fond du Lac Cardinals 53-51 in overtime. Time to check in with your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community. It's your local community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Our Leb Insurance Group final statistics: MediLead partner, MediLead membership, a safety net that helps protect your home, your family, and lifestyle. Learn more with the Leb Insurance Group. For the victorious paper makers tonight, 22 for Thomas Myers, 9 for Mikey Wilds, 3 for Bryson Veith, 4 for Nathan Wilds, 9 for Landon Van Offren, 2 for Sam Dudek, and 2 points for Carson Pendleton. For Fondy, coming up short, Riker Johnson with 17, 15 for Rocky Barfnett. All of Rocky's points came in the second half. 3 for Tyler Dickman, Eli Bratz with 8, Marvin Haslett III with 5, and Eli Zimmerman with a total of 3 points, again for Fond du Lac in the loss. What a game. What a tight game. Fondy was down at the half, 23-14, down by 9 at the half. They stormed back in the second half, went on a huge, at one point, a nice run of 29-18, and they outscored them in the second half, 31-22. It was tied at the end of regulation at 45-45, but again, Kimberly outlasts Fond du Lac in overtime, 53-51. Our turning point of the game is presented by Marian University. To get started today, log on marianuniversity.edu, and we'll go to, the tip-in at the Horn for our turning point of the game, and that's also our play of the game. And our player of tonight's game is going to be Thomas Myers for Kimberly, and honorable mention for Riker Johnson for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Again, thanks to all of our great sponsors. If you're looking for a loan with no hassle, it's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Local bank, local lenders, your community, and your community bank, again, with Fox Valley Savings Bank. This one's going to sting for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, but they made a great effort, made a valiant effort at the end to come all the way back from, again, 11 down to put a fight in. But at the end, again, Kimberly wins by a couple of points. AirTech talking about our next game broadcast. We'll have coverage of Fond du Lac on Friday as Fond du Lac is in Oshkosh. They'll take on the Spartans of Oshkosh North. Our pregame coverage there at about 6:45 to 7 o'clock, and the opening tip time set for 7:30 on Radio Plus Video Sports. Check out our website, too, for more hockey scores and girls basketball action as well. For our broadcast team here tonight, that includes our good friend Donovan Cox running camera, Josh Guy to my right, our video stream operator, producer, Nick Rush saying so long from Kimberly as the Fond du Lac Cardinals fall in overtime, 53-51. Have yourself a great night.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Our Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.